Hi everybody, my name is Carissa Barker and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a cost breakdown of my trip to Hawaii so that you can get a rough estimate of how much it would cost to spend a week in Hawaii if you want to plan a trip for yourself or just see how much it costs. I am going to be using video footage that I took while I was there in Hawaii and just doing a voiceover because I didn't feel like showing myself, and I have so much great footage that I want you guys to see. So let's go ahead and get into it. Day one was mostly just a travel day and us getting settled. We booked a round trip ticket from Salt Lake City, Utah to the island of Kauai, and it cost $528 for that. When we landed, we got our rental car, which was $54 a day, and since we were there for 7 days, it came to a total of $378. We then drove to the hostel that we were going to be staying at, which had a great view, and the cost of that was $37 a night, so for 6 nights, it was a total of $222 per person. Me and my sister were staying in a shared dorm room, so we had one bed, just me and her, and there was a total of 9 beds in the room. So if crowds is not your style, this probably isn't a good option for you if you like your privacy, but for us it seemed to work out great, and they also had a really nice kitchen and a shared hangout area, and I thought this was a great way to meet people and save money on our trip. I tried to get footage every time we ate and keep track of how much things cost, but I don't think I got everywhere, unfortunately. I will put a total for food in at the very end, but this was the first place that we ate. It was called Bubba's Burgers, and it was $9.48 for that meal. So for the rest of the night, we just did a bunch of shopping. There was tons of cute little shops around the island that we got to go to that were really fun. Some places were definitely a lot more pricey than others. For example, this cute little white dress here is $120, so that was definitely a little out of my price range, not something I would go for, but we were able to find a lot of stuff that was more reasonable, and we were able to get lots of great souvenirs and just have a lot of fun shopping around the island and seeing all the stuff that they had to offer. I ended up buying this bracelet for $15 and got the best snow cone I have ever tasted for only $5. On day number 2, we went to a breakfast place called Java Kai, and I got a breakfast bagel for $11.26. Now, one of my biggest tips for traveling on a budget is to find free activities, and my absolute favorite free activity is hiking. It is good for you, and it is incredible. So this hike here was called Ho'opi Falls, and it took us to this beautiful waterfall that also had a rope swing with it, which was so much fun. For dinner that night, we went to a luau that did cost $102 per person, and that was including dinner and the show afterwards. Here's just a little sample of what the show looked like. It probably lasted about an hour, and it was really cool and impressive. On day number 3, we got our breakfast at Country Cafe and Waffles. I don't remember how much my sister's food cost, but my food was $12.24. And then we just hung out on the beach for a little while, which, as you know, is free. I did need to buy this beach towel, though, because I didn't bring one, and it was $14. After the beach, we did a guided kayak and hiking tour that cost $75, and it took us to a waterfall called Secret Falls that was absolutely stunning. It was super tall and gorgeous. We got to swim around, and it was amazing. For dinner that night, we went to Kintaro Japanese restaurant and got fresh sushi that was literally caught that morning, and the guy made it in front of us. It was the best sushi I've ever tasted. So good, so fresh, just incredible. And it was really cheap too. It was only $26.04. Day 4, we got a really awesome breakfast at Country Kitchen Restaurant. I did pay with cash here, so I don't remember how much it cost, but once again, I will put a total of all the money I spent on food at the end. After breakfast, we did a zipline tour at Princeville Ranch. It did cost $175, but there were 9 total ziplines, as well as a suspension bridge that you see here. Each zipline got progressively bigger and scarier. It was kind of awesome. And then we took a break for lunch, which was included in the price. And we got to hang out and swim in this little waterfall pond area. Then there was the big finale zipline that was super scary and awesome. When the zipline tour was over, we went to the Kilauea Lighthouse and Wildlife Refuge, and I think we just got kind of lucky because it was free the day we went. I don't think it always is, but we did not have to pay for it. It was stunning, gorgeous views. The lighthouse was really cool. We got to even see the inside of it. Next, we got some dinner at a place called Kauai Pasta, and we just got one main dish that we shared. We had an appetizer, and my sister got a drink, and the total was $43.60. And for dessert, we got ice cream that was $5.24. On day number 5, we spent our morning at a place called Queen's Bath, and then a little after that, we went to Turtle Cove, both of which were absolutely free and amazing. We decided to rent snorkels, and they were only $5. I am so glad we did because I got to follow around this sea turtle for like an hour, and it was just such an insane, unreal experience. I love turtles. They are my favorite animal by far, and I got to be so close to one and even touch it for just $5. It was so amazing. After all that, we got some food at a little taco place, and it was a little pricey, $15 for that plate. But then we had a local friend that we had made cut us down some coconuts, which were free, and then we got to drink the coconut water, which was really fun. The next day, day number 6, we did a hike called Sleeping Giant. Once again, hiking is a great free activity to do if you are trying to save some money. The view was absolutely stunning. After our hike, we were all pretty hot, so we found this rope swing that was free, and we hung out there for quite a while, just swimming in the water and having some fun. For dinner, we went to Olympic Cafe, and my food was $17, but it was very good. On our last day there, day 7, we went to a place called Juice Bar and Cafe for breakfast. My sister got a breakfast burrito. I got a bagel with cream cheese and a super yummy smoothie, and my food was $13.02 total. And the last thing we did was Makaleha Falls hike. And once again, it was free. This hike was actually really hard, but it was so rewarding in the end. The waterfall was so pretty, and I'm so glad we got to go. We weren't going to initially, and then we decided to go. It was so fun, so beautiful, just incredible. We got one last meal before we left, which was fish tacos, and these were $14.84. They were honestly pretty worth it. And then we had to leave the beautiful island of Kauai and fly home, unfortunately. I did end up buying a few other souvenirs while I was there. The scrunchie was $3, and these earrings were $20, as well as some t-shirts and shot glasses and stuff for my family. So the total that I spent on souvenirs while I was there was $73. I did fail to mention earlier that on our first day there, we did go to the Walmart on the island and buy a bunch of snacks and foods that we could eat for lunches while we were there, like sandwich meat and bread, stuff like that. So the total I spent on food was $219.34. Once again, here is just a quick overview of some of those prices, coming to a grand total of $1,751.26. Alright guys, I just have a few more quick things before we wrap it up. So I was traveling with my sister, so most of the prices that I had listed were just for a single person, but like the rental car, for example, that was the total price, and in reality, me and my sister split the cost of that. And there was a few times too where we went out to eat where she would pay, and then I would pay for the next time, and back and forth like that, but I did my very best to try and get you an accurate estimate for a single person going to the island of Kauai in Hawaii for 1 week. Now, there were definitely areas where we could have saved money, like in food. I think if we had made and ate our own food from just the grocery store more often, we would have saved a lot more money on the food area. And some of the activities we did were a little bit more pricey as well, where if we had done more hikes, it would have saved us money in that area. And there are so many hikes in Hawaii. You will not have a problem finding a hard hike to do there. So if you want to just do all hikes the entire time you're there, then activities are going to be super cheap. But yeah, that was just a basic estimate of how much it would cost for you guys. It's how much I spent. I just wanted to share that with you guys to help you out maybe. Next week I am going to be posting another Hawaii video that's more of just a montage of my whole trip. I probably only put like a fourth of the stuff that I filmed there in this video. So if you want to see more of what we did, check out next week's video. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Also, please subscribe. I would really love your support. And leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or if you just want to chat. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!